G'day all, welcome back to Dad vs. Son and our playthrough of the three battles in Germany, what do you call it, Vive l'Empereur series, and we're doing a small scenario from the Battle of Auerstadt, and we're about to start turn two. Before we do, some errors were pointed out to me by Aaron from Aaron Plays, and I picked up another one or two that I'd screwed up as well. So first up, when I moved this cavalry up into Torgwitz, I counted it out as, 1, 2, 3, yeah, and 6 to go into there. It's 6 if I had charged into there, and I didn't charge. So it was 2 to go into there. So it didn't make any difference, but yeah, it's 2 for the cavalry to move into there, into the village or town, not 6. So that was the first thing. The second thing was when I did the charge into here, I just used the what did I do? That's what I did. Okay, so I said, yeah, okay, so charging in or charging out of a village town is 1 for cavalry, not their usual melee value of 3 or whatever else. But I forgot that you have to multiply it by their number of steps, effectively. So the defending cavalry here was a melee value of 1 multiplied by 2 for their 2 steps, and the attacking cavalry was 1 multiplied by 3 for their 3 steps. So it should have been a 3 to 2 rather than a 1 to 1, and a 3 to 2 ended up actually being a 0-0, so no losses and just the morale check, which we didn't pass there anyway. So again, no changes except these have not lost any steps. The third thing was when I fired the artillery into here, I went, this is a had a 4, so I went 3, 2, which was fine. The only trouble was that I forgot about the fog when I did that, and its firepower was actually from 4 down to 2, so it should have only been 2, 1. So again, it didn't make any difference, so that was good. Other than that, I think I haven't screwed up too much. That wasn't bad for about 15 minutes worth, I know, but that's the way it is. So we're on to turn 2. So we've got, first up, as per usual, I'll just open the book up again. So we have cavalry charges as the first thing. So again, I could charge these guys out to here. And again, they would be going at 2 to... well, they're not going into the town, so that's an interesting fact. So that'd be 2 to 9, so sort of thing, I believe, which is, yeah, pretty crap. So no, that's not going to happen. But I have no other cavalry at all for the French. So we go into the regular movement. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move the cavalry out and move the infantry in. So what I want to do is, do I want to go over and try and do something? Do I? I just want to pull them out for the moment and maybe start to get around and look at their artillery might be a way to go, in fact. So let me have a quick think and I'll get back. Okay, so what I want to do is I don't want to give these a chance at opportunity fire at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my free 60-degree turn there, and then I'm going to go 1 to there, 2 to there, and go 3, 4, 5, and now I'm reduced in movement, I believe, due to the fog. All this fun stuff. Where was it? Fog. Okay. Yeah, reduced to 6 movement points off roads. So we went 1, 2, sorry, that was free. 1, 2, 3, and then we go 4, 5, whoops, change facing again, and we're 6 to there, like that. And then we're going to move this little fella in here, and he goes 1, change, 2 into there. Now he's just gone into there, so that should allow opportunity fire into there, I believe. So we're going to do that. So again, it's 2, 1 for fire. So the only thing that's going to hit is a 6, and we get a 1. So nothing happens there, and he's happy to sit there, which lets us bring up the rest of our forces here. Okay, and we have a movement of 6 here, so we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He'll come straight up doing the same thing, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and he will go 5, 6. It only costs 1 for them, doesn't it? Yeah. And he comes up 5 to there. He can't make the 6 with the artillery. Good. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. So we've done movement, regular movement, defensive fire. So again, we can fire into here. So that'll be for a 6. Getting closer, but no cigar. Then we have offensive fire. And we can use offensive fire here. Right. So in a town with infantry, general order, so it's value 1. Yep. So he just fires for 1. That's normal. So again, he needs a 6 to hit. Nope. And that's the only offensive fire, which leaves the melee phase. And we're not going to melee. And then we're into the rally phase, and there's nobody to rally at the moment. So it's over to the Prussians. And again, they have their charge phase. So this guy has all round facing. So almost say he's in square because he's in town virtually. But we'd only have the 1 times 3, and he would be the 1 times 6, so it'd be 1 to 2, which is not real flash, I don't believe, at all. But I can't afford to move him out at the moment, because even though I'd like to bring him back up around to try and stop this bloke, because this guy will just come straight through and take this here. Now, what else could I do? If I change his facing to this way, then he can't get a shot in here, so that's no good. So, no charges. Regular movement. I don't want to move these at the moment. So, what we do have is we have one little guy coming on. A cavalry. So, he comes on. He's got a movement of 8. So, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And because all his movement was on a road, he gets the 2 extra to there. And this is what they get at turn 3. Okay, so they're coming up, but the French are going to get there first and kick our butts. Okay, so defensive fire. And again, he can shoot here, so that's going to be a 6 to hit. Oh, 5, nearly. I'll bring that back down for you. Sort of. There, 5. No defensive fire. Offensive fire, again, we just have the artillery in there for 1. So you needed the 6, no good. Blah, blah, blah. Melee phase. No, we're not meleeing. Rally phase, nobody to rally. And that is the end of that. So we'll go straight into turn 3. Mark it off. We're still in heavy fog. Okay, so charges. Now, he can only move 6, and it's going to cost him 2 to get across there. Stream, normal movement, plus 2. So, yeah, it'd be 3 to there, 6 to there. So what we'll do is we'll go 3 to there, because it's plus 2. And we'll go 3 to there, like that. And then he will change facing. He's outside the range of 2, so he couldn't charge even if he wanted to at the moment or next turn or anything else. So that's that done. So other regular movement. Now we've got 6, 7, 7, 7, 2. Okay. So what I want to do is bring this guy up. 1, 2, he's got 6, 3, 4, 5. So we've got opportunity fire there. Needs a 6. Only got a 3. Change. And infantry is plus 1. Yeah, plus 2 if in line. So he's going to stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So this little fella here is going to move. He's going to turn. Nothing happens. And he's going to move to here. Now that means there's opportunity fire there again for 1. No good. So he goes plus 1 to there. Yep, so that's 2. Changes. 2. and goes into line. Let's say goes into line. Like that. This guy comes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, we have opportunity fire into there. Oh, and we get a hit. Yay! So 1 is 1 step loss and a morale check. Wow. Okay, so that is the 11th. Yep, the 11th. And 11 is the 12th line. So 1 step loss to them. Morale is a 9. But they're in a town. And I don't... No morale check. That's what I thought. So they don't have to take a morale check. Righto. Next up is this little fella here, which goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's it. And the artillery coming up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's all their regular movement. Then we have defensive fire. So again, we have defensive fire here or defensive fire here. So I'm going to do it here because if I hit him, he's got to do a morale check. So looking for a 6. Oh, 5. Nearly. Okay, and then we have offensive fire. So we have offensive fire here for a 1. And he hits. Oh my God. Okay, so that is the 27th, I believe. Dragoons. Yeah. 27th Dragoons take a step loss and do a morale check, and their morale is an 8. Oh, and they fail the morale check. Cheeky blighters. Okay, so we're at turn 3 now. Okay, just hang on a tick. I'll find a duva. Back again. Okay, so he has to go back 2. So he'll go back 1, 2 into Popple. Facing will be, well, it doesn't really matter because he's facing all around. But he is now disrupted, disordered, disappointed. Okay, which means this poor little bloke doesn't get a shot now. He's upset. We have the melee phase, nothing happening, and we have the rally phase, and again, nothing there. So we're into the charge phase for the Prussian troops. This bloke can't charge because he's disrupted. So we go into general movement. So the first thing we're going to do is come down this way again, and we'll bring this fella up. So he's got a movement of 8. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 1 more because he's got the extra 2 because everything was on there. So that's 9. Now he's 4 steps. I can't put him with him because then you'd have disrupted and non-disrupted. And then he's going to go like that for a facing change. And we get the last of our cavalry I think it's all cavalry coming on. Yeah. Okay, so we've got 3 and a 4 and a 3 and a 4. So 7 steps in each stack. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The extra 2 for being on there. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for those ones coming up the road as well. And that is that. Defensive fire. We're going to lose our cannon soon, aren't we? Okay, now this is the most dangerous one at the moment. He's going to have to change. It's going to cost him a lot more to get over here. So this is the most dangerous one. This one's shitful. So we're going to shoot here. Again, we need a 6. No. Oh, sorry, that wasn't defensive fire. That was offensive fire. There was no defensive fire. And then we have the melee phase. There's no melee, and the rally phase, and we can't rally this guy until turn 5. So that's all sucky, and we have finished turns 2 and 3. We're halfway through. And remembering that for the Prussians to win, there have to be no French disordered units outside of towns, villages, anything else. Here. So, and that's all it comes down to. So I suppose the only thing that I actually probably really screwed up there is with the last turn. These guys should have charged into here come what may, looking at, Blucher being excited and having his blood up and all the rest of it sort of thing. But that's it. So again, I think I've done that right this time. It cuts a lot out when you're not looking at command levels and that sort of thing. And it also has cut a lot out, seeing as sort of one side is predominantly infantry and the other side is predominantly cavalry. So it gives you a bit of everything. So again, take care, be good, and I will see you next time. We've got 2 more heavy fog turns and then a thin fog turn, which doesn't really affect anything too much, and then it's over. So yeah, it makes it hard for these guys to even get into the fight so much. But with the French here like this, yeah, there's a good chance they're just going to swamp this guy down. And even move in and give this guy a blat as well. I've waffled enough. Goodbye. Thank you.